taught you, please, who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
In an interview with Sway Calloway, Malcolm X's daughter Eliza Shabazz talked about her father, including his childhood.
Thank you. My father was raised understanding that there is a human family and we are all brothers and sisters under the fatherhood of God.
Junior high school, he was an excellent student until he told his teacher he wanted to be a lawyer, and her teacher replied,
"And a lawyer is no realistic goal for a nigger."
But why, Mr. Ostrowski? I get the best grades in class. I got voted class president. I want to be a lawyer.
Now, I want you to think about something that you can be. You're good with your hands, making things. People would give you work. I would myself. Why don't you become a carpenter?
A year later, at the age of 15, Malcolm dropped out of school. Malcolm moved to Boston to live with his older half-sister. Malcolm turned to the life of a criminal, selling drugs, robbing, and other crimes. However, his life of crime came to a screeching halt when he was sentenced to serve 10 years in prison in 1946 on the charges of larceny. During his time in prison, to make up the education he lost due to him dropping out of school, Malcolm read books constantly. Several of his brothers and sisters visited Malcolm. They had joined the Nation of Islam and convinced Malcolm to try and do the same. Malcolm did, and upon his release in 1952, he changed his last name to X, which symbolized the unknown. He traveled to Detroit, Michigan to work with the leader of the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad. Malcolm worked to expand the Nation of Islam. He was able to expand the group from a mere 400 members to 40,000 by 1960.